The movie opens in New Delhi, where senior analyst VK Naidu arrives at his office after dinner. He discusses a plan with one of his snipers to eliminate jihad propagandist Farid Haqqani, whose speeches have inspired young men to abandon their countries and join extremist causes. As they wait, a car pulls up, and Naidu confirms that Haqqani is in the driver's seat. Once there is a clear shot, Naidu orders the sniper to fire. As Haqqani begins raising his bulletproof window, the sniper hesitates. When the shot finally goes off, it strikes Naidu instead. Naidu does not realize that the sniper has betrayed him and that the video feed on his computer was a setup. The sniper reloads and shoots Naidu again, killing him. Afterward, Defense Minister Sharma Patel questions Colonel Luthra about how they had Haqqani targeted in Syria, yet Naidu was killed instead. The colonel explains that their top sharpshooter, Kabir, has gone rogue and joined the enemy. The video stream shown from Syria 3 days earlier was actually controlled remotely using a fake gun and camera. Patel orders the colonel to eliminate Kabir before he can act again. Later, Khalid visits the colonel's underground headquarters in Malta, where they discuss Kabir's possible whereabouts. The colonel orders Saurabh to track Kabir down, but Khalid objects, insisting that no one understands Kabir better than he does. Suspicious because of Khalid's close bond with Kabir, the colonel questions his loyalty. Khalid convinces him that his devotion to his country outweighs any personal attachment. 2 years earlier, Kabir had arrived by helicopter to meet the colonel and Khalid. They discussed an upcoming mission and team selection. The colonel insisted that Khalid be assigned to Kabir's unit. Kabir resisted, showing a bullet scar and recalling a past incident involving Khalid's traitor father, Major Abdul Rahmani. The colonel refused to back down, explaining that Khalid had enlisted willingly and that Kabir training him would prove he was nothing like his father. Khalid was accepted on strict terms, with a warning that a single mistake would result in both men being dismissed. While en route, the team discussed their primary adversary Rizwan Eliasai, whom Kabir had spent 5 years tracking. They also talked about Eliasai's associate, Bashir Hasib, an Iraqi militant commander. The team traveled to Iraq and entered ISIS-controlled territory. In a desert, a woman is about to be stoned for committing adultery. Seeing this, Kabir comes to the defense of the woman and shoots the man leading the mob dead. He is captured. Bashir assumes Kabir is an Indian spy after finding his photos on a phone. Kabir convinces him that he wants a meeting with Eliasai instead. Bashir believes no one can rescue him because the transmitter in his shoes has been destroyed. However, they are unaware that he has another transmitter hidden in his teeth. Kabir's team soon arrives and opens fire. Khalid engages in a fistfight with one of Bashir's men, and when another attacker charges him with a gun, Kabir saves Khalid by throwing a knife. They subdue and capture Bashir. Later, Khalid's mother visits him at a bonfire celebration and gives him spiritual items for a shrine. Kabir later sees Khalid in private and confronts him about missed targets, revealing that Khalid has a blind spot in his right peripheral vision. Viewing his squad as family, Kabir disqualifies Khalid out of concern that this weakness could cost lives. Khalid explains that his impairment stems from childhood abuse due to being labeled the son of a traitor, which damaged his eye and broke his spirit. He pleads for another chance, arguing that despite poor vision, his aim is still accurate. Kabir accuses him of hiding the truth and declares he has been waiting for Khalid to fail so he can expose him to the colonel. Ultimately, Khalid proves himself by revealing that his bloodline is defined by his mother, not his father. The colonel later returns with news that their attempt to capture Bashir flushed Eliasai out. He orders the team to Marrakesh, where Eliasai has resurfaced. Before departure, Kabir demands complete radio silence, fearing someone within the unit is leaking information, which explains how Eliasai always escapes. In Marrakesh, the team sets up surveillance at a restaurant. When Eliasai arrives, one of Kabir's men, Saurabh, betrays the unit and shoots fellow officers. Kabir orders Khalid to let Saurabh go, insisting the priority is capturing Eliasai. Ignoring orders, Khalid pursues Saurabh, leaving Kabir exposed. Kabir is shot and Eliasai escapes once again. A week later, Kabir wakes up in a hospital, where the colonel informs him that Eliasai got away. Aditi reports that Khalid chased Saurabh for 20 minutes before their signal was lost. A search reveals no trace of either man, and the colonel suspects they drowned at sea. Kabir refuses to believe Khalid is dead. Elsewhere, Khalid is found unconscious in Marrakesh. When Kabir visits him in the hospital, Khalid admits that he killed Saurabh. In the present, Khalid receives a phone call while reviewing intel on Kabir. The caller is Kabir himself. He admits to killing Naidu and warns Khalid not to hesitate if he gets a chance to shoot him. When Khalid asks about his motive, Kabir tells him to prepare the national flag, as it will be used to wrap the body of his next target. The next day, Shroff boards an aircraft with his men. Kabir infiltrates the plane, swiftly kills the guards, detonates explosives and assassinates Shroff. Later, investigators note that the only link between Naidu and Shroff is Kabir. Kabir then appears behind Khalid on a train as Khalid travels home. He urges Khalid to stop hunting him and step aside. Khalid refuses, reaffirming his loyalty to the country. Kabir gives him two choices: learn his motive or learn his next target. Khalid chooses the next target. Kabir briefly vanishes, causing Khalid to believe he exited the train, but Kabir reappears and hands him a note naming the next target: Dr. Abdul Biswas. 6 months earlier, Kabir was in Italy, romantically involved with a woman named Nina. However, he was there on a mission targeting Pharaoh's contractor, a financial intermediary who launders money for extremist networks and is closely tied to Eliasai. After the Marrakesh failure, Eliasai disappeared, making Pharaoh's their primary lead. 3 months later, Kabir's team successfully hacked all cameras and microphones at the villa where Pharaoh's was staying. While listening to conversations between Pharaoh's and his accountants, Kabir confirms his connection to Eliasai and uncovers plans for a devastating attack in India on the scale of Osama bin Laden's operations. Kabir visits Nina and tells her the truth, revealing that she is a civilian asset and that he needs her help because Pharaoh's is deeply in love with her. He offers her a deal that would allow her to complete her 3-year plan in a single day, warning that Eliasai intends to destroy India if they fail. After careful consideration, Nina agrees. Following an emotional conversation, Nina gives Kabir a drawing made by Rahul, depicting them surfing in Australia, his dream trip. The drawing reminds Kabir of his promise to protect her and the fact that she has a daughter depending on her. Nina returns to work and meets Pharaoh's, while the colonel contacts Kabir and informs him that he will return the next day if no progress is made. The honey trap plan requires Nina to connect their device to Pharaoh's laptop. Soon after, Aditi contacts Kabir with urgent information. Pharaoh's has been seen with a mysterious older woman, an elite plastic surgeon only billionaires can afford. As Kabir reviews the footage of Pharaoh's with the surgeon, Nina proceeds with the operation and successfully links their device. Aditi also hacks into the surgeon's hospital records and then shows Kabir a video revealing Pharaoh's undergoing plastic surgery. The truth comes out: Pharaoh's is actually Rizwan Eliasai. At the same time, Pharaoh's detects the device connected to his laptop, and Nina is exposed. Kabir rushes to Pharaoh's villa to save her, but it is too late. Nina has already been killed. Kabir realizes that the colonel was the only person who knew Nina was involved with Pharaoh's, so he asks Aditi to investigate the colonel's past and trace who he contacted after their last call. The investigation reveals that Naidu spoke with the colonel just 2 minutes after that call. Following this discovery, Kabir begins eliminating everyone connected to Eliasai, which includes Naidu and Shroff, along with other accomplices. His trail eventually leads him to Dr. Biswas, who now possesses the drive. In the present day, Khalid reaches Dr. Biswas at the Portugal Space Center to move him to safety, knowing Kabir is coming to kill him. Eliasai secretly contacts Dr. Biswas and demands the code. Biswas tells him he is being transported to New Delhi under heavy security. During the transfer, the convoy is ambushed, leaving Khalid unconscious inside his crashed vehicle. A helicopter arrives to extract Dr. Biswas. When Kabir appears and opens fire, Khalid regains consciousness and fights back. Kabir uses Dr. Biswas as a human shield and escapes on a motorcycle. Khalid pursues him but fails when Kabir jumps off a bridge. After returning to base, Khalid informs the colonel that Kabir now has the codes, though they have no idea what those codes control. He also explains that his mission was only to protect Dr. Biswas and that he was never informed about the drive. Enraged by the deaths of Dr. Biswas and 8 Portuguese soldiers, the colonel expels Khalid from the unit. Later, Khalid contacts Sani, who has taken command of the operation. He explains that while recovering from the Marrakesh incident, Kabir was assigned a mission in Italy before killing Naidu. Khalid asks about Kabir's last mission, and Sani confirms it involved Pharaoh's contractor. Sani sends over the case files and Khalid begins investigating. He uncovers what truly happened in Marrakesh and eventually learns about Nina. During Christmas, Rui and Kabir are enjoying a carnival when Khalid suddenly appears. They go to Kabir's home, where Khalid reveals the full plot behind the murders and exposes that Pharaoh's contractor was actually Rizwan Eliasai. In the middle of their discussion, an army unit raids the house. After killing the soldiers, they escape. They then attend Rui's wedding, where she is shocked by their sudden reunion. Rui hands Kabir a decoded disc and explains that she uncovered the orbital vectors of Brahma, India's defense satellite. They realize Eliasai plans to disable the satellite to cut military communications before launching an attack. Kabir gives Khalid the disc and orders him to keep it safe. On their way to the jetty, Kabir pours wine for himself and Khalid. Khalid knocks the glass away, revealing the poison and exposing his true identity. He is Saurabh. He reveals that the real Khalid died during the chase in Marrakesh and that he underwent plastic surgery using Khalid's face to infiltrate the team. He poisons Kabir with a powerful neurotoxin, causing him to collapse, then throws Kabir's body into a lake. Saurabh, now holding the disc, joins Eliasai at the Arctic Circle as they prepare to launch a missile. To their shock, Kabir is still alive. Kabir explains how he realized the man was Saurabh and not Khalid. He had grown suspicious because Khalid's right-side vision impairment seemed to disappear. His doubts were confirmed when Aditi investigated further and discovered that Saurabh continued reporting for duty despite being suspended. Kabir also learned that a lethal toxin was missing from their vault, so he had Aditi prepare an antidote and secretly place a tracker on the disc to locate Eliasai. Kabir confronts Eliasai at gunpoint, but Saurabh suddenly shoots Eliasai and escapes by car, assuming Kabir will die in the explosion. Kabir survives and pursues him. Their vehicles crash, forcing a brutal hand-to-hand fight, where Kabir ultimately kills Saurabh. Later, Kabir meets the colonel, who praises his courage. Kabir insists that Khalid took a bullet for the country, allowing the mission to succeed, calling it the highest act of patriotism. He asks that all credit for the operation be given to Khalid. The government honors Khalid posthumously, and his mother receives the award for his sacrifice. The film ends with Kabir on home duty with Rui when he receives a call from the colonel assigning him to a new mission involving Fard Haqqani. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of the exciting content coming your way. Every new video is made with you in mind, and I'd love to have you here for the journey. See you in the next one.